Is this the movie where westerns make a comeback? Let's take a look. What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm going to be talking about The Magnificent Seven. So The Magnificent Seven is a remake of the 1960 movie with the same title and stars Chris Pratt and Denzel Washington. So Western movies right now are very limited. There isn't much Westerns anymore, and that's because a lot of them that they've been making recently haven't been that good. In fact, I think the only Western that's been good in recent years is Django Unchained, which I found to be a really great movie. Now, I didn't know much going into this movie. I hadn't seen the original Magnificent Seven, although I wish I would have seen it. But going into this movie, I didn't know what to expect, and actually, I was very surprised about this movie. One of the flaws that I have with this movie is unfortunately the story. Now, there's nothing wrong with the story. It's just that it the story's been done before and it's a very simple story, but it's also been done in a lot of other westerns before. So, in terms of originality with story, this really isn't that original in terms of the story formula. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not complaining. But like I said, the story is very simple. A small western town is being run amok by an outlawed bad guy played by Peter Sarsgaard. You know, even though I said the story has been done before in many westerns, this movie actually does it really well in terms of three-act structure. So the three-act structure is the first act, we see the outlaw, he's terrorizing the citizens, he's killing a bunch of people left and right. The middle act is Denzel Washington rounding up this group of badasses and training them to take him down. And the third act is when, of course, they have to fight him and bring peace to the city. Like I said, it's been done before, but this movie actually does it really well, and it all comes down to the characters in this point. One positive that struck me in the movie are the characters. These are really likable characters, and you actually feel for them when the bad guy is taken over and when some of them actually die, which is something that a lot of modern movies are missing, likable characters. Chris Pratt does a really good job in this movie, and he actually gives one of the best performances I've seen of his yet. Denzel Washington is also really good in this movie, and one thing about his character is that you're always interested in him. Let's talk about how the movie looks. Antoine Fuqua does a really good job directing this movie, and the editing does make you feel like you're watching an old-time Western movie. There's even some moments where our characters are in the dark, and even in the dark, the movie still looks really good. And it's all done with the great editing in this movie, a great direction by Antoine Fuqua, and really great performances by the lead characters. One thing that actually bugged me about the movie is the bad guy played by Peter Sarsgaard. It's nothing against his acting. His acting is very good. It's just that he wasn't in the movie for that long. He's there in the beginning, he shows up towards the end, and then he's there for the final battle. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's nothing against Peter Sarsgaard's performance. It was actually a very good performance. It's just that I wish there was more of it. Like I said, he's there in the beginning and towards the end. Overall, I had a really good time with The Magnificent Seven. It looks and feels like an old-time Western movie, and if you're someone that does like Westerns, I would definitely check out this movie. If Peter Sarsgaard character was in the movie longer, and the plot wasn't so similar to other Westerns, this probably would be the best Western I have ever seen. Heck, even Cowboys and Aliens had a similar plot to this movie. I'm going to give The Magnificent Seven an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my first movie review. It really means a lot to me. If you'd like to see me talk about an older movie or see a newer movie in theaters, let me know in the comments below. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.